Peace and love, black power, y'all. Alright, this one, I want to talk about the whole Nature Boy situation with Mama Dia. It's a tragic that we lost her, and I'm actually glad that you guys decided to make a big fuss about this. But why is it that we're so quick to demonize our own folks? I'm not trying to take the focus off of Nature Boy, but for a minute, I just want you guys to think about something here. You guys are, I love how, my sister Ashe Divine can stir up a motherfucking crowd to get people to really hate Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that we had more females that could rock with us and tear the heads off of this damn beast. You guys can come together for something like that, but how about let's come together and tear the fuck up out of CNN? Let's say, man, all black people, if I say Divine took that energy and said, yo, I'm about to get everybody to hate CNN, just the way, hey, they can hate Nature Boy. I'm about to get everybody to hate CNN. But anyways, I do want to talk about this situation with Nature Boy, man. It is tragic that Mama Dia died or passed away in Nature Boy's custody. Fuck. I gotta digress. Man, what the fuck is damn Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson them fucking doing out here, man? They should have been on this situation. They think, because this the thing, when motherfuckers get so much motherfucking money, man, they leave the overall objective. They lose themselves. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed should have been the main goddamn folks to really be talking about this whole Nature Boy situation. But we had to have the sister, and being that the sister is the one that's really exposing this guy and putting it in the light, you know what I'm saying, she's doing it by any means necessary, man. I wouldn't go as far as to say that she's stirring up some lies on him, but she's literally digging in deep and finding whatever the hell she can use against this man. Because overall, we're all the fucking jury. That's why she is putting this information out there in the light for us to see, so we all can judge him and exile his ass, because she feels that this guy is taking advantage of people, which I feel Nature Boy have taken advantage of a lot of people in the past. And I mean in the past as far as yesterday. I'm not saying he's fully changed and fully committed to really coming with integrity. He's not coming with integrity fully. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think of it too. This guy is really collecting a lot of money off of the communities, and this also is stirring up a lot to the haters out there that, hell, shit, I need to be getting that money too, like this cat. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna just say this, I looked at I forgot who it was. It was two other brothers and sisters got on there today, was talking about Nature Boy didn't kill her, or he didn't neglect her death, or he didn't put her up to it, or what I'm saying. I didn't hear in the video that Nature Boy inspired it, because I think what most people argument is that Nature Boy has that spirit of forcing people to be a part of melanation, and because that's what I think the whole argument is Nature Boy out there forcing people to be a part of melanation. Now there's many forms of forcing. There can be mind manipulation, that is a form of forcing. Um, Blackmail, which is a form of forcery. Um, they're also saying that he's a hypocrite, a child molester, and he's also an undercover homosexual. And he's undercover also dealing with the enemy, which is the Edomite, what the Hebrew will call them, the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? The cracker, the pink people. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white people. I'm gonna be using that so-called white people a lot because I've all my days when people call them white, you know what I'm saying, I never looked at them white. Just like I never agreed with the Christian church when I was growing up. I always knew that shit was bullshit and a scam. But I digress again. But I do want to finish it up about the whole melanation camp. You know, if people know me, they know that, you know, I was a part of Black Supremacy, King Noble's movement, Black Rulership, KNBS. And King Noble also had a lot of you know, his camp was under a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things being thrown out about Black Supremacy, about King Noble, forcing people against their will, putting them under mind control, putting them under MK Ultra. He also was accused of molesting children, I think he was. No, he was accused of kidnapping kids and holding them against their wills and things like that. So, you know, people have, you know, had this guy's house raided so many times. The feds then came to it. Some of his temples he done had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing the same dynamic that I'm seeing with Nature Boy as far as King Noble's camp went, and I'm seeing this on a daily basis with any melanated anything that the black man sets up. I'm seeing this with the Hebrew Israelites. I'm seeing this with the Black Panthers. I'm hearing a lot of stories about the old Black Panthers and how they was holding people against their will. I'm also hearing stories about the whole Rosa Parks, when Rosa Parks led people to the Mason-Dixon line, how she held people against their will and killed them. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of conspiracies going on with anything that black people put forth. And by any means necessary, if you're doing it for the right reason, it's for the right reason. But if you're here to abuse, you will be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as this peckerwood would be dealt with, you will be dealt with. So, you know, I personally, I'm poor. I don't have any money where I can go out there and check out melanation, because this is what it's all about. If we have a concern like this, we should be able to use whatever money we done raised up together, instead of spending and sending all our money to go watch a fucking Black Panther film. We should be able to have money set back in our own community to say, hey man, we feel like Nature Boy, blah 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 blah. Somebody need to go out there and check that out. Umar Johnson raised his hand and say, hey, I'm going out there. I got my ticket right now. B.O.B. need to be like, yo, I'm on my way. Hey, Jay-Z need to be like, all right, I got you, bro. I'm going to send some of my recruits out that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be, like, the war can still be silent. You don't have to make yourself known. You don't have to, you know, put yourself out there as though you still for your you need to just, y'all niggas really need to just be ready. You know what I'm saying? And we need to go check that shit out. Motherfuckers need to go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's willing to go check it out? You know, white people, so-called white people, are so quick. If they have a problem, hey man, we have leads to believe that they're abusing their child in their house. What they gonna do? They're gonna send a caseworker to come in there and check it out, right? Hey, I'm gonna go check this shit out. There was a report that a child is being abandoned in the house. We need a notoriety from the judge, and the judge is agreed counsel from all the people that are backing that decision. Do you feel me? So we all need to be backing whoever decides to say we're gonna go check out this damn melanation, man. We're gonna go really check out this goddamn King Noble's rulership, man. We need to go check out this goddamn Umar Johnson situation versus Tariq Nasheed, man. Like, what the fuck is really happening, y'all? We need to go check out this damn Brother Polite taking advantage of everybody, man. We need to go fucking see if they really eating babies in the Hebrew Israelites camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much out, yo. But we not taking the proper steps. So, you know, for all of you that have money, going out there and go check that nigga. I mean, I wish I could check him. But you should go out there and go check that nigga. Like, bro, you really out here on some fuckery? While we trying to heal our community? This not a good look, fam. Either you stay the fuck up off the internet, or we gonna come and keep seeing you and burn your whole damn camp. That's the only option. Because motherfuckers right now, rah-rah, and the enemy looking back at us and keep fucking that's the only thing I hate, is we embarrass ourselves, and we embarrass ourselves in front of other folks. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want us embarrassing ourselves in front of folks when we can just go out there and go handle the business our damn selves. Those who have money. I don't have money where I can go out there to Costa Rica or wherever the hell that dude at. You know what I'm saying? And ignore his ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to get everybody else to ignore him. I don't see how that's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to believe. People are going to like who they going to like. You know what I'm saying? There's someone for everyone. You know what I'm saying? But if it really do concern you and you don't want no one else to die in his hands and his custody, his care, just don't you and your people go there. How about you make sure your people don't go there? You know what I'm saying? Stay the hell away from him. Because I know for a fact, if I'm not sure that this nigga really doing that shit, hell, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? If I can't talk to the nigga on the phone, this nigga dodging my phone calls, and it's hard for me to get in contact with him or anybody in the camp, I'm not about to go out there. I'm not about to just jump up and, hey, man, one day, you know what I'm saying, you talk to me on Facebook and you told me how to get down there and I'm going to go. Hell nah. That's not how shit works, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a thorough background check on everybody, you know what I'm saying? And everybody needs to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Because we are all melanated together doesn't mean you need to trust everybody. That's what's the thing is, we so quick to throw our hearts to everybody, or what we call our heart. We so quick to open our heart to everyone. We so quick to love everyone to the point where we start hating everyone. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the white man, the so-called white man, be getting away with a hell of a lot of shit. Is because we are really quick to open our fucking hearts up to that motherfucker. He's so conniving. You know what I'm saying? And the trickster of them all is the white bitch. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Wait till I drop these videos about that white girl. Whew. I gotta tell y'all how sneaky she is. Cause if black man, if y'all really want to know why we have a problem with black women, we gotta trace this shit back, not to the cracker man. I'm talking about to that cracker bitch. I'm talking about the white bitch, bro. The one you see in this grocery store, the one a black woman has to go to for epidural, or to get an abortion, or to get food stamps, or to get a book from the library, or to be a president, or to be a judge. Because at the end of the day, she going to have to deal with the white woman. Think about this. Have you ever been to court? Hey, you had to show up to court and it was a white woman there versus a white man, or an angry black woman judge? Why? You ain't seen the devil yet until you actually looked at that fucking white bitch and what she's capable of doing, and how she's capable of keeping the black race oppressed, and how she secretly hates all of us. She doesn't give a fuck of how big a black man's dick is. First of all, I want you guys to just think about this shit, y'all. Y'all see how in every movie you see the white woman, in every horror movie, let me be specific, in every horror movie you see a white woman either being knocked down, strangled, raped, chased, you know, Just think about this concept. Think about how fucked up the minds of the white bitch is. and and if you want to go further, yo, to really paint a picture here, you know what I'm saying? Think about how a movie can affect a child to shoot up a school. I'm talking about the Columbine shooting was inspired by a movie. The guy said the team that shot up Columbine. I went way back. I ain't talking about all them other folks. Dylan Roof, he shot up the church because he saw something about Hitler on TV. So you know that fucking this stuff is recorded. You know what I'm saying? You guys can Google this shit, but you gotta look this shit up deep. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to know. They want to know themselves, but they practically don't give a fuck when it comes to killing black people. But if you think about the whole situation with Dylan Root, that shit was literally inspired by the shit that he was taught and what he was taught and what he was told and what he learned and caught on to himself. You know what I'm saying? Learn from himself. You know what I'm saying? You know, after a while they'll tell him, you know, after you grown up where you can talk and have some common sense, yeah, you know, the Ku Klux Klan told him, hey man, you know, this is really your history here. And then he done dived into it and grew hatred in his heart, and you know, it just took that one moment where either whether he was put up to it or not by the CIA, where he made his own decision to decided to say, hey man, I'm a free white man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a white man, I'm gonna get away with this shit. So, and decided to go in there and shoot up the church because of his patriot independence, because he's free to do so, you know? You guys get what I'm saying, right? But anyways, like I said, I said a handful here, and I hope that I made my point as far as melanation goes. I'm gonna continue to talk about this too. There's some other shit we got a lot to catch up on that I have not made no videos about, like the SS Tatian situation. You know, putting ourselves in those situations where we like, when we put ourselves in situations like that, we have to assume the worst. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by putting ourselves in there is when we have this mindset that we got to do what we got to do to make the money to survive and shit, and we don't care what we do, we put ourselves in harm's way. We can possibly put ourselves in harm's way. And I feel that the brother put himself in harm's way. He also has some baggage, I heard, you know. These are from words of mouth, because I really don't know him like that. All I've known is, you know, from the looks of it. I mean, because when I looked up his music, because that's what I said to Tatian, whatever his name is. I never heard of him. Well, he's famous. So I went and looked up some of his videos and some of his music. I mean, his music, some of it does go along with what people have said, that, you know, he used to be ruthless. he used to be a savage growing up, and, you know what I'm saying, kind of changed towards the end of his life. And, you know, it may have been too late for him, because he may have messed up with a lot of people, and they caught him slipping. They caught him when he started humbling down, and got him. But that's what I see is what really happened. Is, you know, when you creating a lot of tension out there like that, I mean, in some cases it's inevitable, you know, and it's pretty sad. And the only reason is, the only person you could blame is the community and yourself at that point for being emotional and not being taught. You can't. I mean, you know, our community is so divided. You know what I'm saying? I blame it on the community. I blame it on the community that his death is in our hands. You know what I'm saying? I blame it on us, because we're not doing what we're supposed to do to look out for one another, nor do we even care about looking out for one another. And, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got a lot of stuff to discuss, and I'm going to make another video about this melanation, Tatian, XXX Tatian, and a lot of other subjects and topics that we need to be discussing. So you guys stay tuned, and like, share, and comment if you can. Black power.